Arsenal have been cheated. I'm absolutely convinced on this now. There is so much evidence to say that Manchester City keep getting away with things. It's it's just obscene, guys. Like, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm not a City fan. I'm a Spurs fan. What I want in this game is fairness. But we have seen in the Arsenal-Brighton game, in the Manchester City-Arsenal game, and last night, Manchester City against Watford, a goal is disallowed from a Watford striker because he outmuscles one of the City defenders and he falls on the floor and it's given a foul. He goes on to score from that. It's a shoulder barge. He's just stronger than the defender and it's ruled out. We're going to dive into it. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you have subscribed. We are less than 200 subscribers away from 24,000. The road to 25k is well and truly on. Make sure you go down, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. 89% of everyone who watched yesterday's video was not subscribed, so please go down and show your support. And let me know your thoughts on this, because I'm actually getting relatively annoyed now. I want fairness in the game. I want to see teams playing with 11 versus 11. Last season, Michael Oliver did not send off Kovacic for a second yellow card on a tackle on an Arsenal player, which was the most blatant yellow card you could have possibly seen. However, he doesn't hold the same energy when it goes against a Manchester City player. I'll give you an example. Leandro Trossard kicks the ball away while he's on a yellow card, sends him off. Yet Jeremy Doku kicked the ball away in the same game, whether it was towards where the free kick was supposed to be, wherever it was, just leave it and let the Arsenal player go and sort it out. He kicked it away. No yellow card. In the Arsenal versus Brighton game, Declan Rice is sent off for a second yellow card for kicking the ball away. However, in the exact same game, João Pedro did not receive a yellow card for kicking the ball away. I understand Arsenal's frustration. Last night, it's absolutely insane how that goal is not given. It's absolutely insane. Genuinely. Like, he just out... I don't know what I'm watching now. Go on to Twitter, look at it. Manchester City versus Watford. The striker gets through, outmuscles him, he falls on the floor, and it's a fantastic finish. And at that point, Manchester City were winning 1-0 in the 20th minute. Who knows? Who knows what would have happened? Do Watford get a bit of life? We've seen them be knocked out of cups before by Wigan. Twice. They've lost the FA Cup final and they also got lost out of the FA quarterfinals to Wigan. It's absolutely insane now. The referees need to be held accountable. In La Liga, if there is a big refereeing decision which impacts the outcome of a game, they have to answer for it, whether that's at a halftime talk, a post-match talk, or in an interview. They are held accountable. In the Premier League, at times, I have seen some of the worst refereeing decisions in my life. It's absolutely obscene. Now, let me give you an example, right? And I'm not doing this to defend Arsenal, because Liverpool had the exact same thing happen against Tottenham last year, when a goal should have been given, but it was ruled out wrongly. And then Liverpool defended heroically with 9 men and they were praised. Yet Arsenal do it and it's considered a Jose Mourinho type performance. Jose Mourinho won a treble with Inter Milan playing this way. He won 3 league titles with Chelsea playing this way. He's got record goals scored for Real Madrid playing this way. Yet he gets praised. Yet Arsenal do it and it's, no, you can't do that, mate. Arsenal are currently 2 points off Manchester City in the league. I personally believe with 10 men on the pitch, they go and beat Brighton, which would currently tie them up with Manchester City. And I believe if they have it with 11 men on the pitch, they also beat Manchester City. Howard Webb has come out and has been absolutely scrutinised for some of the things he said. I don't understand it. If Michael Oliver wanted to let the game flow last season and didn't send off Kovacic, then surely you don't send off Leandro Trossard. You have to paint everyone with the same brush. It's obscene. Absolutely insane now. Obscene. Like there's zero consistency. One week a player's getting sent off, the next week he's not. Like, I'll try and show you the actually I believe Terry's just showed it. This here, as you can see, is a shoulder barge. I'll play it again. Watch it. It's a shoulder barge. Ready? He's got the ball. He's driving into the box. Out muscles him. Fantastic finish. That goal is disallowed. It's disallowed. I don't understand it. And you watch Manchester City, Erling Haaland. Look, think back to the Brighton game when he outmuscled Veltman a year ago. Yet he throws the ball at Gabriel's head. It's not a yellow card. Runs and barges straight into Thomas Partey after kickoff. Not a yellow card. No, not a foul at all. Just play on. Yeah, that there is a perfectly good given goal that's disallowed. I just don't understand it. It's borderline, like, the inconsistencies are just obscene. They're absolutely obscene. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. We've got the best league in the world. The best league in the world. I'll show you again. I'll show you something again. I was literally just speaking about the the Manchester City game. Go and watch the Manchester City versus Brighton clip. I can't show that one for copyright reasons. Absolutely kills him in the shoulder barge. Yeah, it happens against Man City and it's not given. And now it's getting to the point where teams are getting annoyed, especially Arsenal. Like, how can there be four instances of Arsenal kicking the ball away? 3 of those have got yellow card, and there's been 4 instances in the Premier League, sorry. It's happened over 106 times this season. There's been 4 instances where it's resulted in the yellow card. And 3 of those are for Arsenal players. Like, yeah, Bernardo Silva he's clearly having a go at the ref for majority of that game. Like, it just makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Zero consistencies. Arsenal's dark arts have just literally exploded on the social. City fans are crying. Rival fans are crying. Yet when I didn't see a single fan cry when Antonio Conte did this with Tottenham. I didn't see a single Chelsea fan cry when Antonio Conte did this with Chelsea. Or when Jose Mourinho did this with Chelsea. Or when David Moyes won a trophy with West Ham doing this. Or Jose Mourinho won league titles and trebles. I don't understand. Like, you've got to be consistent in terms of the refereeing decisions, and I feel at the moment we just like it's yeah. I don't know what you guys think, but like yeah, it just seems to me that there's blatant things happening on football pitches. You think back to Michael Oliver, FA Cup semi-final, doesn't give Grealish a penalty. Doesn't book Grealish for the penalty on the handball, or Rodri's handball away at Everton. There's a lot of decisions mounting up against Manchester City, and they all seem to be Michael Oliver. Michael Oliver has never sent a Manchester City player off in 43 games. Yet in the last two games this season, where Arsenal have had red cards, Leandro Trossard and Declan Rice. I just don't get it, guys. I don't get where we're going with this. You know, 1 minute it's given. And it's blatant, and the next minute it's not. So, yeah, a huge amount of inconsistencies in this. Hopefully, we get better refereeing decisions. Hopefully, we get more going, because a lot of people are getting annoyed now. It just seems to be that it's double standards. One side do it, fantastic. The other side do it, and it's not. Pep Guardiola has spoken about Rodri being out. Fabrizio Romano has given us some quotes saying, when you are without the best midfielder in the world for a long time, it's a big blow, but my duty is to find a solution. When a player is irreplaceable, we have to do it the same as we did when Kevin De Bruyne was out. And this is going to be the huge question mark. Who fits that DM position? You know, who fits that role? Is it Kovacic? Does Stones invert into the midfield? Do they play Matthias Nunes next to him? Does Gundogan or Bernardo play deeper? Pep Guardiola on Rodri's injury. One doctor said it's big injury. The other said it's not so much. So we will see. Now it's important to support him. Safe recovery, I would say, not even a speedy recovery. Safe recovery for his future, for his career. And look, what a gut punch that is for City, because for me, he's the best DM in the world. He's generational. won a treble, scored the winning goal with the treble, scored the winning goal at the Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich that season in the last 16. Was so, so good in the Euros. That is an absolute gut punch to be without him because I think he is so, 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 so good. Now, a lot of players are speaking about going out on strike. Last night, Kylian Mbappe picked up a thigh injury. If he's out as well, it's a gut punch for Real Madrid. There's so many games now. There's 2 more international breaks before Christmas. 2 more international breaks. Like these players have genuinely got to do something about it. Because I'll give you an example. Man City played last night. Man City have played 4 games in 10 days. They then play Newcastle on the Saturday, Bratislava on the Tuesday, Fulham on the Saturday. Then an international break where majority of their players will play. Wolves on the 20th, Sparta Prague on the 23rd, Southampton on the 26th, Bournemouth on the 2nd, Sporting on the 5th, Brighton on the 9th, another international break, Tottenham on the 23rd, Feyenoord on the 26th, and Liverpool on the 1st. It's just a fixture congestion pile-up. And the injuries are going to, you can't tell me that Rodri injury wouldn't have been helped if he, if there was an extra 2-week break between the end of the Euros and the season. He probably would be more fit. His muscles would be more recovered. He'd be more energized. The fatigue obviously plays a huge, huge result in that. Huge, huge result, in my opinion. And in terms of getting back to, Manchester City, I think a lot of people are going to get annoyed going forward because surely this can't continue. Surely. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you have subscribed. And I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching.